ఇప్పటికే రిలీఫ్ లేదు. కన్నీల చుట్టూ ఓట్ల రాజకీయం అప్పుడు ఇలా ఇప్పుడు ఇలా. యూపీ అసెంబ్లీ ఎన్నికలపై సాక్షి గ్రౌండ్ రిపోర్ట్ కూడా చూద్దాం. అలాగే ఇక ఉత్తరాఖండ్ హిమాలయాల్లో అందంగా ఒదిగిన రాష్ట్రం. వాజ్పేయి హయాంలో పురుడు పోసుకున్న ఈ రాష్ట్రం అనిశ్చితికి మారుపేరుగా నిలిచింది. ముఖ్యమంత్రుల మార్పు, ఎమ్మెల్యేల జంపింగ్లు ఇక్కడ నిత్యకృత్యంగా మారాయి. గత 2 ఏళ్లలో ఇది మరింత ప్రబలింది. ముఖ్యంగా కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ నేతృత్వంలోని ప్రభుత్వానికి వ్యతిరేకంగా జరిగిన సంఘటనలు దేశవ్యాప్తంగా ప్రకంపనలు రేపాయి. ముఖ్యమంత్రి హరీష్ రావత్ సుప్రీంకోర్టుకు వెళ్లి మరీ తన ప్రభుత్వాన్ని పునరుద్ధరించుకున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు హరీష్ రావత్ నేతృత్వంలోని కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ అసెంబ్లీ ఎన్నికలను ఎదుర్కొంది. హరీష్ రావత్తో ఇప్పుడు చూద్దాం. రామచంద్రమూర్తి ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఇప్పుడు చూద్దాం.
హరీష్ రావత్ ఆయన ఉత్తరాఖండ్ ముఖ్యమంత్రి. ఉత్తరాఖండ్లో కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీని 2 సార్లు విజయపందంలో నడిపించిన వ్యక్తి. ఇప్పుడు అదే ప్రయత్నం మీద ఉన్న వ్యక్తి. కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీకి ఉత్తరాఖండ్లో అధికారం ఉందంటే అది కేవలం హరీష్ రావత్ కృషి వల్లనే. ఇక్కడ పరిస్థితి ఏమిటి, ఆయన ఎదుర్కొంటున్న సమస్యలు ఏమిటి, ఆయన చూస్తున్న భవిష్యత్తు ఏమిటి ఆయన అడిగి తెలుసుకుందాం. సార్ నమస్కారం. నమస్కారం,
ధన్యవాదాలు.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
నాకు కొంచెం తెలుగు వస్తుంది.
బడియా సార్, యూ హ్యావ్ స్పోకెన్ వెల్ యాక్చువల్లీ. థ్యాంక్ యూ. వీఆర్ డిలైటెడ్. What do you think are the prospects of your party?
Good. We are going to form the government, and people are voting for our positiveness and our hard work which I have and my government has put during last 2.5 years. People are going to vote for that.
Some of your friends like Vijay Bahuguna have left your party and they had not given you any time also. On March 18 they have voted against your government and left in a half. How do you think the challenge from them?
There is no challenge from them. In fact, the people are going to vote against those who defected for toppling their elected government, and people are questioning them. What was there to do this kind of misdeeds? And in fact, people are worried. We are a small state. If once defection starts, where it will end? And we need a political stability, a 5-year stability to a government. People feel when there will be no stability, no will be accountable for our development.
You have been the most persecuted chief minister in the country. The central government has instituted an inquiry against you. They have organized a sting operation. They have asked the CBI to inquire into you, and the CBI has summoned you to Delhi. What do you think of the government, and how do you fight it?
In fact, that so-called sting or video, it exposes more the BJP and the central government than myself, because the so-called sting doer himself starts saying that there was a conspiracy to topple my government. Just to keep me engaged in the discussion, he started like this, and then he says Mr. Vijayavargi, Mr. Vijayabhaguna, so many central leaders were named by him, that they were behind this conspiracy, and the money is exchanged, but I don't know how much was given to whom, but the money is exchanged. That much I'm so it means toppling hatching a conspiracy against a democratically elected government itself a crime under the IPC. So if it is now onus on CBI, if they want to proceed on that video or the so-called sting, so they should register a FIR against those people who were named there. Then a second thing which is very astonishing, he says there was a setter was sitting in the Chief Minister house since 2012 to 2014, and he named the son of then Chief Minister, Mr. Vijayabhaguna. He says nothing, everything he was managing, he was doing. Setter means a dalal, which is the abuse, gali. BJP has yet neither accepted this nor denied. For those whom he says they can rejoin me, for them they says he is a papi, बिना पैसे के आंख नहीं खोलता है. He don't do anything for without money. He will kill me यदि पैसे का इंतजाम नहीं हुआ. So these are the three things. As far as I am concerned, neither I am asking that I need a MLA to see my government, nor I am saying any bhavtaon कि भाई how much I have to pay, how much this and that. So then where is the culpability? Where is the culpability? In fact, it was the inquiry given to CBI during President rule. President rule means central government rule. How is central government himself recommend the inquiry against the ousted chief minister and give it to their own agency? It is against the basic principle of natural justice. Thirdly, there should be any motive. In fact, I have already appealed to the petition to the speaker disqualifying all the 9 MLAs if if one of them rejoined, the whole process will become a futile exercise, because then we have petition against 9 together. I am not such a fool that I will act against my own interest. That's why there is nothing in that sting, nothing in that video. It is just, it was a bahana. That's why when High Court and Supreme Court decided something, it means they have not accepted the basis of the imposition of the President rule. The basis was made, not anything else. It was just a sting. I wonder if on a basis of a sting, one democratically elected government goes, then sting will become an industry in the country.
As a follow-up, they have given tickets to 14 defectors, and they have given tickets to the relatives of the leaders who defected. What do you think? Why are they so keen on toppling you?
3 days before, while addressing the his parliamentary party, Narendra Modi ji says there should not be any pressure for kith and kin for giving tickets, and they have given kith and kin tickets in quite good number in Uttarakhand, and Rajnath Singh's Shamdhi is given a ticket, and then Vijay Bahona's son is contesting, Amrita Rawat's husband is contesting, and then it is very funny that within 6 hours one person defected, he joined BJP, and within 6 hours he himself and his son was given the ticket. Where Modi stands, and what to say about his address to his parliamentary party?
It is quite known that BJP has the problem of rebels. Rebels are fielded so many places, and you too have the problem of some rebels. Though major dissidents have gone out, and do you think it's a good riddance that dissidents had gone out?
In fact, the rebel candidates is a malaise in Uttarakhand. This time it is BJP which is badly affected by this defection. But at the same time, we are also. But most of the defectors, they are being backed by BJP. They are financing. In fact, this so-called independent or small party phenomenon, used by BJP just to cut into the Congress votes.
But the Congress rebels have themselves are in the fray at some places.
They are.
How many places are affected like that?
I think 5-6 places they are in.
Sir, even in 2012, when BJP was not doing very well, when Nishank, when he was chief minister, there were scams galore, and when at the last moment, just before the polls, chief minister was changed, you have managed to get 31 seats. Now again, 32 seats were gone to BJP, I believe. Now, in 2012, you got 32 and 31. Now, what do you think the difference will be? You got 32 seats, and Khanduri ji got 31 seats. What do you think will be? Now you have anti-incumbency to reckon with. What do you think?
In fact, this time, people are voting for me and my government, and there is virtually no anti-incumbency. And whatever anti-incumbency be there, with these so-called defectors, it has gone to the BJP side. All the charges of corruption which were labelled by BJP against some ministers and chief minister, they are now part of BJP, and they are fighting on BJP ticket.
Sir, in a small state like Uttarakhand, no Prime Minister has addressed 4 rallies in any election so far. Modi ji has addressed 4 rallies. 5 rallies. Why do you think he is giving so much importance to a small state like Uttarakhand?
That's why I advise him, it is better when you are saying that I will somehow, I will rebuild Uttarakhand. It is better, ask the people, vote for me, I will become your chief minister.
So he will demit the prime ministership and become chief minister?
The way he was claiming here, it was seen, he is feeling tempted to become the chief minister of Uttarakhand. Yes, BJP was short of face to challenge me. If Manika Prime Minister comes, all right, he's a good face. He's a man with suit boot, with costly dresses and a sense of good makeup, which I have not. Manika, at least I will also try to look myself, to dress myself in a little better way. But ultimately, he was advised that if he says that I want to be your chief minister, people are not going to accept him, because people have started questioning that where has gone the 15 lakhs? It has not come to our khata. What has happened to 2 crore naukriyan? And what has happened to the Achhe Din, whether it has come or not, how far they are. And people have started raising the question of Mahangai.
What about demonetization, sir?
Demonetization is also an issue.
Has it affected people here in Uttarakhand?
Not in a big way, because we are a different kind of state. Most of the people are based on pension service and salaries, etc. So it has not affected that way. But anyway, it has affected the state adversely. We are losing more than 1,000 crore because of this demonetization.
Sir, Modi ji was very harsh in his criticism against you. He spoke of corruption, he spoke of mining mafia, he spoke of many other things. What do you have to say further?
In fact, all those things which Modi ji has raised, it has gone against him, because it was BJP who has given a nara slogan, जब से आए बैगुना भ्रष्टाचार बना 100 गुना. तब the moment Bahuna came here, from that year, the corruption has gone up by 100 times, and they stopped assembly proceedings. They took out processions against some scams being or committed by Sri Vijay Bahuna, like Ambag Ghotala, Stem Ghotala, CT Park Ghotala, etc. like that. Then they accused him of giving stone crushers and stone quarries very liberally, which he did. He gave more than 500 pattas and 100 horse crusher to the different people. So people, it was BJP who was levying against him. Then BJP has labelled certain allegation against another gentleman, that is Harish Rawat, who defected as a minister, and for him they stopped assembly proceeding many times for a lot of days, and all. Then there was a poly house ghotala, that the lady against whom they stopped assembly proceeding for 2 or 3 days, she is also a part of BJP. She is also a BJP leader now. So, and then they used to accuse my government that we are digging Koshi River and River Dabka, and they were raising finger against one of my minister for doing all kind of illegal quarrying there. Now that gentleman is also in BJP. So all sort of people whom they labelled charges of corruption, they are in BJP. When Prime Minister mentioned in a public meeting that in Uttarakhand a scooter having 5-liter capacity tank is consuming, is being filled 35 liter of petrol. Immediately he mentioned in the public speech, the people eyes raised and focused on Sri Vijay Bahuna. Vijay Bahuna was sitting by his side. So people say that the Prime Minister has sarcastically reminded Vijay Bahuna of his corruption, and people were doubting whether he will be given ticket or not. So they, whatever Prime Minister has said, that was not backed by the facts. Facts were otherwise. So it has not impacted people's memory anyway.
Sir, I was visiting Mussoorie yesterday. People there was talking about the Shaktiman Chowk you promised to construct. What happened to that?
Let time come. Let time come. I will definitely do something.
That you have known no rest since 18th March 2016, when 9 of your colleagues voted against your government. So far you have been working without any holiday. Do you think of any holiday?
Up to, if I get majority this time, I have a lot of there will be enormous responsibility on my soldier. Because for the first time, Uttarakhand will be breaking the tradition of electing a separate government after 5 years. So I have a lot of responsibility ahead of me. So there is no question of having rest. In fact, I will launch, it will be my wish that whether the working hour can be extended from 24 to 28.
But after winning, you can relax a bit by delegating responsibility to your colleagues.
We are a democratic government, and the cabinet system is there that will operate. But anyway, Chief Minister as a leader of the team has to lead everything from the front, and I will keep on doing it.
Sir, you have been the lone fighter and long-term fighter for Congress who kept Congress going in your state and this part of the country. What do you think of the future of the party?
My state of the party is in Uttarakhand in a good position.
National level, sir.
At national level, I think our fortune will start changing after these elections, these state elections. And once there is little change in the present environment, so Congress is bound to bloom because it is an original party. It is a party of Indian choice.
Sir, you have been working with many leaders. You were first brought in by Sanjay Gandhi, then Rajiv Gandhi, then Sonia Gandhi, now Rahul Gandhi. How do you find the transition? Do you think it is for good?
Because Nehru-Gandhi family has no parallel in the world. Their devotion to the work, their simplicity, their everything, their sincerity to the nation and the people is far excellent, they are far ahead of others. So I am lucky enough to work for some time with Indira ji. I have a blessing of Sanjay Gandhi, then Rajiv Gandhi, then Srimati Sonia Gandhi, and now the Rahul ji is there. And it is a wonderful experience to working with the three generations of the Nehru-Gandhi family.
What is your estimate on the neighboring state in UP, the Gadbandhan between Congress and SP? Is it working?
Yeah, the Gadbandhan will form the government in Uttar Pradesh also.
What is your conservative estimate of your seats here in Uttarakhand? How many seats is Congress likely to get and how many seats are likely to go to BJP?
I hope people will give me plus 45. I hope so.
సో హరీష్ రావత్ గారు ఇప్పటికీ విశ్వాసంతో ఉన్నారు. ముఖ్యమంత్రిగా కొనసాగే అవకాశాలు ఉన్నాయని, కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీకి మెజారిటీ వస్తుందని ఉన్నారు. ఆయన వదిలిపెట్టి వెళ్ళిపోయిన ఎవరైతే రెసిడెంట్స్ ఉన్నారో వాళ్ళకి మంచి పేరు లేదు. వాళ్ళనే నిందించిన బీజేపీ మరి వాళ్ళనే పార్టీలో తీసుకుని వాళ్ళకే టికెట్ ఇచ్చింది, బంధువుల్లో టికెట్ ఇచ్చింది. 5 గంటల ముందు పార్టీలో చేరిన వాళ్ళకు కూడా టికెట్ ఇచ్చింది డిఫెక్టర్లకి. కాబట్టి మంచి పేరు లేని వాళ్ళందరూ బీజేపీలోకి వెళ్ళిపోయారు. ఇప్పుడు కాంగ్రెస్లో మంచి పేరు ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరూ ఉన్నారు. నా నాయకత్వంలో ప్రభుత్వం చాలా మేలు చేసింది. కాబట్టి కాంగ్రెస్ గెలుస్తుందని అనుకుంటున్నారు. కెమెరామెన్ ఓం జోషితో రామచంద్రమూర్తి, డెహ్రాడూన్, సాక్షి.